Yes, it's me, the Kid JB. For those that know me from the Bucket Up podcast to broadcasting football to reviewing Bloody Marys, after too many strangers telling me, you're funny, you should have your own show, I'm doing just that. Welcome to my digital sandbox, the I Don't Know Show. Yes, we are back in the building, in the booth, in the digital playground, and my universal outlet, the I Don't Know Show. And we have a guest in the building. As I often talk about, the universe brings people together in natural ways, in organic ways, and we promote that. As you guys know, I have 4 or 5 years in semi-pro football broadcasting, and this is where I met this fine gentleman. And the friendship has only expanded, ironically, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's bring him on, my guy, Robb Penn. What up, man?
What's happening?
We talked about, hey, man, we talk about bringing things together, and, you know, my guy Robb runs his own media brand, his own clothing brand, football coaching, everything under the sun, man, and we'll get to that. But, you know, we've been trying to get this for a while now.
Yeah.
I had to tell him, hey, my schedule is, you know, wonky. But no, we finally made it, man. Thank you for coming on.
No problem, brother. No problem.
So, yeah, man, I know you from semi-pro football. We met broadcasting coaching, you know, started a friendship, as at least I call it a friendship,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
definitely a friendship.
And it's grown into, you know, business endeavors and, you know, that type of stuff. So, simply put, man, I know you're from Michigan originally.
Yeah,
So
Inkster, Michigan, right outside of Detroit. You know, and like I say, once you came to my event, downtown, the Arizona State football live event, you know, we're locked in.
Okay.
You know, anybody who supports me, I support them tenfold. You know?
I appreciate that, man. You know, it was a great event. It was downtown.
Yeah.
Had a couple of the ASU guys. It's actually where we met Gio, who was on the show.
Yeah,
so I appreciate you bridging that gap, creating that relationship.
Like 8 of them.
Yeah, my guy had a whole like showcase of football players behind him. It was excellence.
Yeah,
but nah, man. Speaking of that, okay, born and raised Michigan. When did you move out here? And
5 years ago, I came out here from Houston.
Okay.
You know, and touchdown, and that's when I got into the coaching realm here.
Okay.
You know, and we started the team called the East Valley Vipers. You know, and that was successful for the first year. You know, won a little division, went to the playoffs, and you know, and that was it. After that, we had to, you know, go ahead and let it go.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't worth it.
And then you started coaching. You know, the leagues that we're involved. You know, there's a lot of teams. You know, joined and kind of splintered out. So you've been around the league and had your hands on, you know, multiple different teams. But what was that, you know, that moment that you started going from coaching to now my guy's like a media expert, you know? We'll get to some of your, you know, endeavors, but what was that transition?
That was when I was the head coach of the Central Valley Sergeants. And they folded and they merged with the Rebels.
Right.
You know, I went out there. This was Ed Love's last season. And I was told that I would be a co-head coach. And when I went out there, they said, hey, Ed said, you're going to be the receiver coach. And so I decided, my words exactly, y'all can hold me to this, is, you know what, I'm about to step away, let y'all have this, and I'm about to go be a millionaire. Yep. I'm going to build a podcast and become a millionaire. Yep.
Okay. So
for sure.
Sometimes you step into things. Sometimes you get pushed into things.
Exactly.
So it sounded like the universe was pushing you in another direction.
Yep.
And, you know, you took off. I will say it's impressive, man. If you're heavy on this guy's social media, it's hard not to be impressed because my man's going places and he's been places. You know, I saw you at the Super Bowl. I saw you at the Hall of Fame game chopping it up with the Oakland Raiders, the Vegas Raiders owner, you know. Roger Goodell, you know. Breaking bread with the billionaires. And
you know, Edgar and James.
So, you know, as somebody that prides themselves on communication once it's established, I do want to learn how to initiate and engage with these people. So, like, tell me a little bit, you know, you don't have to give me the sauce.
Yeah, for sure.
But, like, what's that process, man?
I think that it's a bit of who I am, you know, and where, you know, my bloodline, where I come from, having a father that's a world-renowned entertainer, and also having just enough of, can I cuss on here?
Yeah, for today. Yeah.
A fuck it in me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I have nothing to lose. You know, it's either now or never. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it. It's for me and my family. So it's some things I'll turn off, like bothering people while they're eating with their families and shit.
Right,
You know,
right,
I gotta go because this is my time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it's about. You going up, but having a purpose also. You know, and having a product that's different and that's that has something of a stature. You know, associated with it. You know,
I respect
big.
that, man, because I think in this digital age, especially the internet, you know, people want to go from rags to riches, or everyone wants to be famous. I realize that there's a pocket of people that just want to say something, and then there's people like you and I that had something to say.
Yeah, definitely. Now, ASAP Elite was it was created to capture the wisdom gained through the experience, you know, of people that, you know, had something to give back and stood for something. You know, once I did my research and I found out what the median household income disparity between blacks and whites were in this country, I did further research and found out that it was due to informational redlining, you know, or lack of information distribution systemically.
Yeah.
So I figured that I had to create a platform that was knowledge-based where people can come and get a one-stop shop to get that information where they can be missing to close that gap and give us a real opportunity.
I couldn't say it even better, man. You know, hey, we need somebody to write that down. That needs to be on a T-shirt or something. No, that's awesome, man. So ASAP Elite, you know, does it stand for anything? Is it as soon as possible, or what is it?
It's achievement, success, and perseverance of the elite. You know, so that's what we do. Like, you know, like I say, that experience that they give back, you know, that's advantageous to people that are really trying to focus on and, you know, ameliorating or, you know, bettering their lives or their situations or, you know, seeking knowledge. They go there. Every episode is a different topic, you know, that is meant to strengthen and meant to educate.
You're right,
you know,
right.
And inform, whether it's financial literacy, mental health, addiction, systemic injustice, cryptocurrency for the OGs. You know what I'm saying? It's just every episode is there for us to get that knowledge.
And that's okay. And it sounds like you're bridging that gap between those requesting that knowledge and then those that have it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And that's good to know because, like I was saying, some people are good at, you know, maintaining relationships. Some people are good at creating relationships. Some people are good at ending relationships.
Yeah, for sure. I know a few of those.
You know, but it's good to know because I feel like, you know, having somebody in your team or just having that asset within will get you, you know, not corny, like get you wherever you want to go, but like, I guess just, you know, I guess figuratively wherever you want to go.
That's right. I mean, just so happened, you know, it's from the eyes and mouths of professional athletes.
Right.
You know, so we don't speak about sports at all. You know, it's just strictly about how we can make everything better. You know?
Yeah. And these people have strived in other areas now, especially once the sport is, you know, they're too old to play. They're, you know, financial gurus or they might be in real estate or, you know, so they always have game to give. You know?
Well, see, they go through things in the early 20s that most of us go through in our 40s and 50s, you know, having that much responsibility with that type of financial responsibility, you know, so yeah, they get the game early, so they're able to give it back to us, you know, in order so we don't have to make those same mistakes early because of the, like I say, it's the systemic information distribution.
Okay. So with the podcast, man, I see you always having a big time guest on. If it's not in person, you're doing the, you know, in call.
Yep.
I felt like it was a heavy push on the broadcasting part, the podcasting part, but then most recently, my man's flexing out here, got a clothing brand that's been taken off.
Yeah, definitely.
And I feel like with merchandise, with branding, with any type of expansion, there's always a little, you know, every podcast has a merch and something, but it sounds like, and it looks like, this is taken off and it's kind of become the priority.
It's separate.
Oh,
Now,
see?
you know, it's separate. Now, the whole thing about business, you know, I let ASAP Elite Podcast create a hub that then grew into a network. But now it also grew into merchandising and growing into advertising, business development, you know, through Elevator Creative That's another business that we have going. So yes, it was just a hub that began to grow arms and spokes, pretty much, as I began to come into my business acumen and really find who I am as a businessman with endeavors to be one of the top businessmen here in Phoenix. Just so happened I'm able to flex my creative juices now. I'm not getting too many no's anymore. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just
they don't say no anymore.
They want to, people want to see, I guess, a resume and speak, and if you have examples of success that are documented. That's the great thing about the information age and the digital age that we live in.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like getting the shirts in the ASU campus store?
The biggest day of my life. That was 2 days ago.
And I'm saying, how did it happen?
Okay. Well, it's all in who you know. It's in that networking. You know what I'm saying? That networking and having that little bit of fuck it that you was telling me about. But also knowing, when to hold them and when to fold them. One thing about out here, it's a little different. It's a red state, to say the least.
Yeah.
And for me to become the very first African American to ever have his merchandise in that store, or ever have a merchandising partnership with Arizona State, broke down a lot of walls. You didn't know that, huh? I had a little history on your side. So
yeah, I mean,
we made history, brothers.
I'd say clothing, it's cool because with my experience with merchandise and branding, I have seen the partner deals of all right, so TeePublic, Teespring, these type of websites, they'll put your design on their product, So are you in partnership with Hanes, or do you have
this is 100% ASAP Elite.
Okay, so
ASAP Elite, the hustle from the mud. You know what I'm saying? All by myself.
Okay,
every
so
dollar.
The shirt is you too?
Yep.
Okay,
everything
cool.
From top to bottom. Even my little tag. I don't know if you see it. The LLC is called the Legends Legacy Collection. If you ever see it, it's a football, nice little crown on top of it. I designed.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I saw it on the back of the shirt.
Yeah.
With the players, obviously college football, these players want to graduate and they always move on. It's never forever. What's going to be your recruiting, pun intended, process to get them on the shirt? Because these guys aren't forever, right?
No, not at all. But let's speak about right now the process to actually getting them on a shirt.
Okay.
This is a business partnership that I developed with them through NIL. And I was able to flex that NIL dynamic, and make it lucrative for all channels, and also, give back to nonprofits in the meantime.
Shouts to Doggy, Desert Tales Doggy Shelter, proud sponsor of the I Don't Know show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
let's get these dogs a forever home.
I know. I need a Doberman.
Doberman
picture.
We're gonna bring them through. We're gonna get you, a tour, and you're gonna fall in love, bro. You'll take two home. Watch.
My wifey asked for a Doberman picture for Christmas.
Okay, so let's work on that, Desert Tales.
Yeah, for
they get puppies every month, bro. So we good money.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so speaking to that, Gio, when he was on the show about the NIL deals and how, they have, they're a walking billboard in the sense that, their people know who they are, but they don't know how to kind of get themselves out there. So now there's people like you that can put them in that lane, in that pocket. With, getting some of the players on the shirts, what's that communication with, do they help style the shirt?
No.
I guess and them posing and stuff like that. I guess
it's 100%. Me, it's I would get images of them, or I'll tell them, just do something for me real quick.
Yeah.
I get it, I capture it, and I have my graphic design team do what it do, transform it into these. But now we have the opportunity to make it for the entire athletic program, but also expanding to to the University of Miami, Florida, UCLA, trying to get USC, different things, building up the brand, as we go on and take this thing to the next level.
Yeah, I know, especially in my days, I graduated at ASU 2014. Back then it was like, there was no NIL. There was, you couldn't even speak on making money at all if you were an athlete, student athlete and stuff.
Oh, I know.
And there was that not hidden, I mean, just a little bit of a grievance of like, well, their jerseys are getting sold and they're not seeing anything. But now it's being handled by people that they want to see succeed and want to at least, be involved with. So that's cool that it's evolved, not just for the players, but for people that want to.
And I want to touch on that history thing. Like I said, we skimmed over that. That's huge. That first African American to have a merchandising partnership with Arizona State. That's huge. It's not about me. I was able to kick in doors for brothers that's coming behind me, brothers and sisters that want to take on this endeavor and don't have to go that route. Understand that they don't have to go a back route. It's possible to go through the front door and actually have your stuff in the front, in the front door of the store.
Of the store, yeah.
Yeah, it's possible, brother. So, man, dreams are nothing without action.
So, are you looking to? Is it just shirts, or is it going to expand to sweatpants, or what's the sneakers?
Shit, man.
Because it sounds like there's many layers. There's the marketing side of it, which is you're getting it in the doors, but then there's also the design side of it.
Yep.
So I imagine with growth of the marketing is only going to come growth of the product, right?
I can't wait, because one thing I never stop doing is creating.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't sit still. This guy's always running somewhere. It's like if he checked in on Facebook, it would just be Robb checks in here, Robb checks in there.
It's sweet, man.
It's crazy. We had to lock the door to get him in here, bro. He was trying to leave like 4 times. So I appreciate that, man. We got him on a seatbelt too.
Life is sweet, bro. I can't lie. It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years, bro. And I've accomplished things in 2 years that a lot of people usually doing like 15. You know what I'm saying? And it's fast tracked. I'll take no credit for it. I give all glory to the man above, using me as a vessel, and Detroit, Michigan for creating this dope-ass hustle. You know what I'm saying?
I've never been to Detroit. I know there's that rivalry of Michigan, Ohio State, all of that, but, that's not for me, baby.
Yeah, we worried about Penn State today.
Oh, okay, Penn State, Robb Penn,
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whoop that ass, yeah. Go blue.
So, I definitely impressed and, envious. I've evolved, man. Like I was talking to my last guest, and ironically, I was at an event yesterday at the Suns Arena. There was like a charity basketball game hosted by a bunch of weed companies, which we're 420 friendly here on my show. You know what I'm saying? Something I promote. And trying to kill the stigma of like it's so bad. I feel like they promote alcohol all the time. You let your kids watch the NFL, which is sponsored by Budweiser. Who cares if a rolling paper company wants to sponsor a basketball event?
Yeah,
with that. I saw some like Insta famous people there.
Okay.
And this did a lot of good for me selfishly because I put these people on a pedestal and I kind of feel like envious or jealous, right? But I've been working towards negating and reducing those negative emotions and been spinning it positively to being impressed and, genuinely curious and, it makes me motivated, right?
You're dope, bro. Don't get that. No. So you need to start becoming this, right? Because I had to go through that also, right? No. You're dope. You're coming. You know what I'm saying? And those people that you're envious of or having those emotions that you need to spend is perfectly human.
Right.
But understand that you're about to be there, and elevating past that. I see it. This is why I reached out to you, only you. Because my time is valuable,
about
bro.
to make me cry, man. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Hey, you got makeup back there, Bill? Come on, bro.
Sure.
Come on, man. Nah, man, I appreciate that.
You dope, bro.
I don't take compliments well. I don't think I have the shelving for it, but I appreciate you, man.
You're fucking dope,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody's paying them to say that. They gotta be. But nah, I appreciate that. I do work hard, man. I do. Out of everything, I want that to be known. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to like me, but acknowledge me.
You can't. You can't deny good. You can't deny talent.
Well, I appreciate that fully, man. And what I was getting with that is. No, you can interject with that. Hey, bro, you can cut in anytime. What else were you saying about me, man?
Yeah, for sure.
Something about like you like the, my hats and stuff. With these Insta famous people, like I said, I was put them on a pedestal, but then, like I said, and I'm glad you added to that. Like I'm able to now be like, and I'm inspired with you too, knowing like you're being yourself. And it took me forever to understand that dynamic. Even like back when I was chasing girls and stuff, I was like, be yourself. That's just some stuff they just say in a fortune cookie. Like, nah, like it's truly that being what you have inside and letting that come out.
That's right.
And it's very motivating to have people like you that are also doing it to make it seem like it's possible. Yeah, So thank you for your efforts too, man, because that's the part that I'm always impressed about. The outcome's the outcome, but the efforts, if the effort's there, then
I had to receive self-affirmation. And I did that in LA during the Super Bowl last year. To the point that I'm very humble. And I give all glory to God, but I know I'm a boss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Confidence.
My walk is different. My swagger is different. I got, the coldest little honey. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
What's
what
up,
Fat Joe
Dominique?
said? No, Jadakiss said, I'm not cocky, I'm confident. So when you tell me I'm the best, it's a compliment.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, my numbers and
speak for themselves.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he don't need to
exactly.
pad the stats. You know what I'm saying? So, just that, man. Be yourself. You could do this too. I do want to speak on that, and I'm glad we were able to get it out there because it's inspiring. It motivates me. It used to be, I want to do I should be there. I want to get what he got. To now, I'm gonna get let's get it. You know,
for sure.
We can all get it. The world's abundant, man.
Yeah, that's right. Servitude is the key.
Yeah, and gratitude, man.
You gotta pass the rock.
Yeah,
that's how all this happened. For the first year, I facilitated. I would make connections. And then I'll come up on opportunities, but I passed the rock. You know what I'm saying? Once I did my research in the Bible and realized that was our purpose on earth, servitude, that's what I started out with. And so when it was time for me to collect, you know what I'm saying?
It just came back naturally.
It is.
It's kind of like, it's like that. It's like the airplane mask. It's like everyone's putting on their own mask, so, but then you're supposed to help the guy next to you. Yeah. But while you're getting help, everyone's helping themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
It goes in the circle.
Exactly.
I like
pass
that,
the
man.
rock.
Yeah, pass the rock, man. Yeah. Hey, that's what I do in basketball. I tell you, I don't shoot. I pass, baby.
Oh, for real?
Nah, I be shooting them threes, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I never pass.
No doubt.
But nah, man. So obviously, the confidence there, the acknowledgement is there, the awareness is there. What are some things that I guess I don't even want to say what things you want because I feel like you're going to achieve it. But what are some things you're putting out there in the universe that you are coming? What's next? I guess.
Like I said, being a millionaire by June.
This June?
By June?
I guess.
Yeah,
by June. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm on a good track to do that. And coming from where I came from, this 2 years, man, I'd be in a negative in my bank account. You know what I'm saying? I have everything in line.
I want to be a thousandaire soon. You know what I'm saying? I would get my way up soon. Right now, I'm not even 100aire. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know.
No doubt. Man, like I said, I got everything in line. Everything is in play now. And the most important thing, besides my spirituality, is I got the right woman in my corner.
It's huge. Shouts to my girl.
Yeah.
Shouts to your girl. The girls hold you down, man.
Yeah.
You get the right one, and because when you're chasing all, you kind of lose sight of everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like she has a direct connection with God. I don't know. It's like she got her on the speed down the jack,
Yeah. My girl's like dude. I mean, I'm not religious. I'm a spiritual one, but my girl's like, before I even act out, she'll be like, don't.
Yes.
Delete that post.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
don't even think about it. I'm like, no, but listen, no.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's to the point now I just filter everything through. Like,
bro.
Yeah, for sure.
She'll be dead asleep. I kick the door open. I'm like, you need to listen to this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but that video that you saw of me at ASU walking in, she recorded that. But she was 10 times as excited as I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she was there.
Camera shaking and everything.
Yeah, real talk. She was there when I first came up with the first design.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was there when I was shooting jumpers at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I give her all,
And more rap. What did Future say? She never left me when I was broke. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all for, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's another thing. It's also, getting back to meeting people and relationships. It's also about you acknowledge how other people treat. If I see how you move and treat other people, eventually I'm just another person. You're going to treat me the same way, right? So it's like if I see somebody treat others with trash, I know I don't mess with that person.
No.
And
character is everything.
Yeah, and the way you treat others and the way you act as one, you're not better than somebody, you're not beneath, you're next to them. That's all important, and that comes with the nonverbal communication and the stuff that goes behind the scenes, right? Because we always want to project our best image, and we always, filter our photos or whatever, but what really is not said or seen is what is decided.
Exactly. While we're here, also allow me to give flowers, man, to upon this journey, I met probably the best brother that I've ever encountered in my life. His name is J.R. Redmond. Yeah.
Former NFL great?
Yes.
Former ASU great?
My brother. Man, he has become my mentor.
Yeah.
My best friend, and my business partner, you know what I'm saying? Everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And without him and what he's instilled in me and everything that he's invested in me, I wouldn't be here.
And that's cool because as you often you're saying you're a one-man show. You're also given fact that you can't do this all alone.
Oh, no.
So the one man shows like, you know, the internal stability, but also knowing that you got a skill in networking.
Oh, yeah.
Which then helps you.
Yeah.
So in turn, you're using your skills anyway. If you're making relationships that then help you, right? So
for sure.
Everybody wins. I agree with you, man. I have some people in my past, you know, sales managers, some old hockey coaches and stuff that I still reach out to. And obviously, it's not those industries anymore. I'm not reaching out for how to close a deal or how to get my slap shot better.
Yeah, for sure.
It's now how to communicate and be a better, you know, emotional dictator to myself and know how to delegate feelings in the right area and more so internalizing things, right?
Being better today than you were yesterday.
Yeah, facts, man. Even, you know, this morning. But
yeah, for sure.
you know, before we get you out of here, man, like some simple, where can we get the shirt? How much, you know, is it on a website too?
Yeah,
what's the price? You know what I'm saying? Can I get one? Like that type of stuff.
It's on, the Sun Devil Campus .com. On campus at the Sun Devil store. Fanatics, you know, it will be on ASAPelite.com.
Okay.
You know, hell, I might have a couple up here for sale. You know what I'm saying? I might make some of you, bro. Yeah, what's up?
Put me on a shirt?
Yeah, dog.
Alive?
Yeah, alive.
Because you...
I guess you. Yeah, pause.
I'm saying, I want one. Hey, bro, get me on a T-shirt.
Yeah, bro.
My grandma will buy you out, bro.
Yeah,
my grandma, my mom, they'll have all of Brooklyn like, hey, look at my...
For sure, $59.99.
Hey, let's do it, baby. Hey, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah, bro.
Some love, man. I appreciate you, man, fully, man. Before we get you out of here, man, anything else you want to touch on? I know, you know, ASU football season was not, you know, what we wanted it to be, but business-wise, it sounds like it was.
I wanted it to be.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know, I'm a Michigan fan.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like
it's business. It's not personal.
Yeah, I equate it to like Superman, you know, with the Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I'm Clark Kent with the ASU, but. You know what I'm saying? I go blue. You know what I mean?
Hey, watch out! You have to bust out the guns. Those registered, bro. Watch out, bro.
There's a birthmark right here.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta represent.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Nah, I feel that, man. I love it, man. So, you know,
hey,
you got
that part out.
Nah.
I'll just play with you.
Yeah, you go. We all raw over here, but nah, man.
I'm talking about the business part of ASU. Cut that out.
Yeah.
No, I love y'all. I'm a diehard fan.
Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leave it to me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's all love, man. But with the you know, growth and like I said, meeting you at semi-pro football and seeing the vision. A lot of people talk things, but it's cool that you back up your talking.
Thank you, brother.
I'm excited to see where you're going in the future. I'm excited for, you know, some endeavors we get in together.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see myself on a T-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Alive.
You know, alive. And I'm excited for, you know, some future with the show. Get you back on here. Maybe get, you know, we'll do maybe an episode out on the road or somewhere, you know, out on the field somewhere, out in the store.
I think we should collab.
You know,
personally.
I don't see why not. You know what I'm saying?
Some money.
You know, I'm all for it, man.
Yeah.
So if there's nothing else you got for me, man, I got nothing else for you.
Yeah, that's it, brother.
But yeah, thanks again for coming through, man. This has been episode 6 of the I Don't Know Show. I'm the Kid JB, Jesse Burke, Uncle Jesse, the Bloody Mary bro. And you guys are the Buckets. He's Robb Penn. This is the universe, and I'm speaking to it. And we're out.
Go blue.